Hello everybody, it is me Darcy. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the podcast. The Unnamed Podcast, where I sit here with this guy for about a time and we talk rubbish. Mostly rubbish, but mainly anything that comes to my mind. As always, we're here for a good time, not a long time, but also a long time.
Yes.
That's how these things go.
Indeed.
Yeah, so guys, we are back. Here's the week of February. First week of February, actually.
It is indeed the
And
first
this
week,
is
yes.
actually a very fun week of February. Let me just tell you why.
Okay.
Because February has exactly 28 days, right?
Well, correct, yes.
Which is exactly four weeks.
Yes.
Which means that this year, February ends on a Friday.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Any particular reason that's more exciting than usual?
I just think it's very nicely succinct, you know?
Fair enough. It makes sense.
And February ends at the end of the work week.
No, fair enough. That makes sense. That works.
It's also the only month that goes for exactly 4 weeks.
No, I'm aware of that.
Unless it's a leap year.
Well, yes, true.
But anyway, moving right along, guys. That was just my little fun February fact.
Yeah.
Let's start things how we often do with a bit of channel news.
Indeed. Well, so on Monday was our first, or the beginning of our legendary run-through of Halo.
Yep.
With one skull.
Yes, technically.
Yes.
Guys, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I want to do a full lasso playthrough and probably the lasso like lists in Halo, but I want to do that with 4 people because you kind of have to get those achievements, which means that for the moment that's off the table. However, it doesn't mean that we can't play Halo, a game that Kris has never actually played. He's played bits and bobs of Halo.
Yeah.
But he's never played the entirety of Halo.
It's true. I have. So, as we'll get into it.
So much like Gears of War, we are playing. We're going to play this series. And yeah, just try and work our way through. So, Halo 1, the best place to start. The game that started it all. Great game, absolutely brilliant. Build of Autumn. Really, it's a really short mission, I think, compared to most, because it really is
true. Yeah,
it really is a prologue mission. So, you know, rather short video. I think it was only like just over half an hour, which for us is relatively short.
That is true. Yes,
but yeah,
I feel like we did better than I thought we were going to do in that one.
Yeah, maybe.
I thought there was going to be a lot more deaths, to be honest.
It's the first and very easy level.
Yeah, I know, but
incredibly linear.
But the one time we did the first part of the second game.
The second game has some extra bits and bobs in it that make it harder.
Well, true, yes. I think I was just remembering back to that and being like, seeing how often we died in that one.
I'm fairly sure the Halo 2 like automatically has the Iron Skull on.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yep, fair enough.
Meaning that every time you die, you reset and you have to redo the whole area.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Yeah. Look, in terms of like missions, it's a pretty easy one.
True.
It has been a while since I played Halo though. Like, so that's something that I've got to get back into, get used to, just playing Halo. But hopefully we'll be able to knock out the first game succinctly. Like hopefully we won't be too long like we did with Gears of War.
That took a while.
We
I'm
were
putting time between those ones though.
There was a bit of time between them, and there'll probably be a bit of time between this one. But I think the biggest thing is that I don't think there's any missions in this game where we can't do them in about an hour.
Fair, yeah.
Like there are some that will be long and tedious, especially if we die at points. But yeah,
it's pretty straightforward.
Well, yeah, I think overall it's not too hard. As the missions get bigger, it's a bit easier to avoid dying because you're not kind of funneled into all of
the whole way
the shooting.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I tried to stay away out of the line of bullets more in that one.
The
It's
only
not how I play standard at first person shooter.
I think the only mission that should really give me trouble, because it's the only mission that constantly does give me trouble when I play it, is the Moor, because
Okay.
that last run through the trenches is there's a lot of luck in it.
Okay, fair enough. Makes sense. I'm just waiting for the very last mission that we actually did with all skulls. That was a rough one.
But yeah, getting away from that, it's, you know, there are so many times when just one bad place flood can flip you over, and then you lose time, and So the more is definitely the hardest, I think. Which is kind of like what you want in video games, the hardest to be last. But
yeah, of course.
I think it was a very good mission, considering that Halo doesn't really have boss fights, or didn't have boss fights. It kind of has boss fights in certain newer iterations, which doesn't really make sense.
Not entirely, not with that sort of game.
I don't know. It's kind of one of my pet peeves. Is like, it's one of my pet peeves is shooters that have health bars, because I really hate it.
Okay.
I don't mind me having a health bar, but when the enemies have health bars, it really takes me out of the shooter.
Yeah, so, true.
You know, I like the way Halo did it, where it's like literally every enemy can be killed with a single bullet
if you hit it in the right spot.
Yeah. And if they don't have their shield on, because the elites have shields.
True.
And the hunters who can't be killed by one bullet, and that makes sense for its own reason. But they also have their own unique weakness.
True. I don't know what that is, but yeah.
The Magnum.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Even on Legendary, the Magnum absolutely tears through hunters.
Okay. I have to keep that in mind.
Yes.
I will probably forget it by the time we run into one.
Yeah.
But
no, yeah. So we're up on Halo. We'll probably be, once we finish this one, we'll look at moving on to Gears 2.
Yeah.
That way we're doing kind of a flip between, you know, two really good shooters from the early 2000s.
Yes.
Actually, was Gizmo 2000s or 2010s? No, it must have been 2000s. No,
I think it might
was
have been at least
60s.
late.
It would have been the 20, yeah.
I think the earliest, I think it would have been late.
Probably
late 2000s.
Late 2000s. But yeah, so either way, we'll be flipping between Halo and Gears of War. Hopefully in time to have Gears of War Emergence Day or E-Day.
Yes, that's right, yes.
Because that's supposedly coming out, is it later this year or early next year?
We've got a bit to go through if that's the case. If we're bouncing between the two.
Honestly, yes.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
yeah,
there is less Gears of War games.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, there's 6 of them, and there's like 8 Halo games.
Okay, fair enough. It's not a huge difference, though.
No, but I will say that it's
Still means we're going to get through
May. We are not going to get through before it comes out.
Nope, definitely not.
No, but it's see the way it is though is the Gears of War games are more succinct than the Halo games. Like the Halo games, I think on average there's like 8 or 9 missions.
Yeah.
But they can kind of vary, whereas the Gears of War games are like, there are 5 parts, 5 chapters.
Okay, that makes sense.
And usually, they're not quite like the first game, where like the last chapter is incredibly long compared to all of the rest of them.
Yeah, fair enough. Makes sense.
But yeah. So, we'll hopefully finish up Halo in a couple of weeks. Well, I say a couple of weeks. It'll be like May. So we might finish Halo by the time E-Day comes out, hopefully.
Yeah, we should be able to. It's not a massive game.
No, but Again, there could be 8 to 10 missions.
Well, yes, that's true. It really depends on how fast we get through each of them. It's
And
not
how
like
often
Funny
I want to
Minutes.
release them.
Well, yes, that's true.
But yeah, so we started off. Honestly, yeah, Halo Anniversary Edition, great game.
True, it is.
I don't think there's any bugs that kind of came through that stuffed it up with.
I had no idea.
I have a feeling that when they changed Halo 2, they did something which made it feel a bit different when playing the Anniversary Edition compared to the original edition.
Yeah, okay, fair.
But that's just something I remember feeling when I was playing the game, so I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that came out on Monday. I love Halo, absolutely adore it.
Hence the current run through. Yeah.
Honestly, it is if I had the time, I would probably play Halo once, like the entirety of Halo once a year, but I just don't have the time.
That's fair.
It's just one of those things that happens.
Yeah, true.
Actually, now I have to check that date again.
Wait, why do you have to check the date again?
Because it said May, but now I gotta check the date in May.
I'm gonna guess the 16th.
Doesn't say.
Well, we'll have to figure out that later. What, you searching in a different one?
Okay.
What?
Now I've got a different date.
Which is?
Later in the year.
Okay.
So we assume it's this year, but
it could be early next.
Well, it could be mid this year to late this year, or you know.
Yeah, we just don't know at this point.
Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. No one knows. It's happening though.
Hopefully the company making it knows.
That would be helpful.
Yeah, it would indeed be helpful.
Well, they could always do an Assassin's Creed Shadow and like push it back 7 times. I might make fun of Assassin's Creed Shadow for doing that. Everyone does that.
No, see, what I'm pointing at is hopefully they know in the sense that everyone that's working on developing the game knows. So you just don't have it's like, hey guys, this comes out in 3 days. Where's all the audio? Oh, hang on, what? 3 days? Yeah. See, that would be rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Halo game out Monday. We'll keep playing through that game. It will be interesting. It'll actually be interesting to see how it goes because it's definitely a game where I am like, there is no question about it. I am 100% better than you. Like,
oh yeah,
of the two of us.
Yeah.
However,
without a doubt.
I'm wondering if that's going to lead me to take more risks, and so I wonder if by the end of it I will have accumulated more deaths than you.
Who had more deaths in the first one? Do you reckon?
Me.
Yeah, I thought so.
It was definitely me.
I wanted to say it, but I didn't go with it.
Yeah,
I didn't jump at it because I might have been wrong.
No.
I think I was definitely taking the safer route on this one, knowing that we were playing on Legendary, and I don't do my usual thing of run into bullet fire.
No, I was definitely because I was running around and just in the front of things, and
yeah, I noticed.
Yeah, it burnt me up a lot.
Yep. Yeah, so you're right. That might happen. I think the only games I've got you on are like Souls-like games.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But
We'll find out in the future. Maybe.
I don't know. I just it'll be interesting to see because I'm like, I having another player in Halo is just kind of like, okay, there's my checkpoint.
You're true, yeah.
So I can just keep like I can go and do stupid, crazy, dangerous things. But
Yeah,
okay. Hopefully I'll be able to just keep the deaths down and power through it.
Hopefully.
Yeah, but that's about all to really say on Halo, guys. So we'll move on.
Yeah, indeed. So Wednesday, today for us, not for you guys, was Spyro.
It was indeed Spyro.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, what happened there? You've only said yep.
Oh no, I was just thinking to the edit. The edit on that one was a pain. Not because it was a painful edit, not because like it wasn't that painful. It was just that. Why was it painful?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You're
I just
telling
didn't
the
have
story.
time. I just did not have time to do it. So
Fair enough.
I think I finished that one at like 11 o'clock last night.
Oh, well, that's fun.
Oh.
Yeah, rough too.
Yeah. Because, yeah. Ugh. Being back at work sucks.
Yes, it does.
It's like all of the planning, everything just goes out the window. Out the window it goes. Just toss it out the window. Because it's like you just got this giant chunk where it's like, yep. Okay, now stop doing everything. And you come back and it's like, oh god, it's like 8 o'clock at night. I'll have dinner. And then it's like, oh shit, by the time I'm finished eating and doing all that stuff, it's almost 9 o'clock. And
yeah.
So anyway, no, but yeah, that came out, guys. I'm up to the second last world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And by the time I finished the episode, I'm like halfway through, so there's like 3 missions left to do in there.
Alright, yeah.
But yeah, there's it's Spyro. It's what you expect. A few of the
It's pretty
your
straightforward.
baby dragons are wearing hats. I'm relatively sure the people that made Spyro have no idea what a dragon is and just went dogs start with the same letter. Because at one point Spyro sits and the animation is like a perfect dog sit.
Yeah.
And
Fair enough.
all of the baby dragons that you're rescuing act like puppy dogs. Or just weird.
Okay, yeah, fair point. I never really noticed that. But now that you mention it, yes. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is an incredibly annoying world that I go into in this one, and it's like it's super short, but it's just the worst because it's like every fall is instant death. It's the fairy one with the Scottish fairies in it and the cat wizards, fucking cat wizards.
Oh,
Stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, so if you fall, it's like instant death, which sucks. But then there's also like these jumps you've got to make when motherfuckers are shooting at you. And I did one, like I let them shoot, then charge, jumped, and by the time I was just about to land, they'd reloaded and shot me and launched me off the fucking cliff. So I died a few times in that one.
Yes, yeah, that sounds right.
Ow.
That does indeed sound familiar.
I also had like a nightmare creature in it, which is nice. That was nice.
Nightmare creature?
Yeah.
Which one's that again?
Just a creature of nightmares.
I don't remember that.
Watch the video, you'll see it.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I hate there is so much to Spyro that I love, but there is so much they did in that third game that is just annoying. It's also in the second game. The mystery, it's not a mystery, it's the little vanishing pot that you've got to like blast like 6 or 7 times to get the gems out of. I hate that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I hate it so much. It's just like, mainly because like it would be cool if it forced you to explore, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's like you get to the end, you break it, and then you've got to work backwards. But there's no reason to work backwards because you've already collected everything. So it's like,
that is true.
So it's just tedium.
Done my way.
And it sucks.
I have done the tedium of that game. I have collected everything in that game as well.
I know. I have too many times. Probably too many times.
I think it took me about a week and a half.
Yeah.
For all 3 games. I played it way too much when it came out.
Yeah, you did.
I really did. It came out, and within a week and a half, I'd finished all 3 games, collecting everything, done.
I mean, see, it's not that difficult because it's like
No, it's not.
it's
They're not
6,
massive
8,
games.
8. It's roughly about 24 hours, and you can knock out all of those games.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, 100%.
But I think the thing is that we shouldn't.
No, I'm aware. I know we shouldn't. But it was just like when it came out, it's like all I wanted to do is like get home, turn the game on, play it. And unfortunately, I finished it super quickly.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I just think it's something that like people just do, and it's like, don't do that.
But, see,
But then again, I'm a bit of a weirdo when it comes to that kind of stuff because I literally play a game and then I'm like, okay, cool. I played this for 2 days. I don't want to play it anymore.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
And I swap games over, and because I have lots of games and I want to play all of them, all of the time, but I can't.
Well, I've been playing Boss Fight Simulator recently.
Why?
No, it's just Black Myth Wukong. It's a lot of boss fights.
Oh.
Not even just main bosses. It's legitimately, here's a big open area. There's a boss here, isn't there? Yep, there it is. And then a bunch of mini bosses.
Yeah, that seems a bit weird.
That's effectively what, like, from what I'm gathering from it, that's what it is.
As I said,
Yeah.
I don't know. The game that I really want to play is The Great Circle, the Indiana Jones game that came out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot that came out.
But yeah. Back to Spyro, yeah. So basically I managed to get through a lot of it, did a boss fight, unlocked the Yeti Bentley, went back, finished off what I needed to finish off in the last world.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, oh man, the tedium of that one mission was just such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that's...
And I also know that there's an even worse mission coming up in the near future. So the next one's also going to have a bad mission in it. Ugh.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. But yes.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know, it's Spyro. I love the game.
It's good fun to just jump back into every so often.
It is.
Yeah.
And you know, aside from all of the terrible mistakes they made, like adding in skateboarding, God, the 90s and early 2000s were a crazy time.
They were.
And all the stupid hunter side missions. Oh.
At least next time I actually play the game, I won't have to go through and collect everything.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
Yeah, I probably will.
But yeah, no. So, yeah, that one came out. Look, it's Spyro. I'm playing through it. I'm gonna get everything, and it's probably got maybe 3, possibly 4 parts left, but we're pretty much at the end.
Yeah.
We're not far off it, at least. Depending on how long it takes me to get through, I'll either do the boss fight into the next round, next episode, or the very first thing in the episode after. But yeah, that's Spyro.
Makes sense.
Oh, if they do make a Spyro 4, just let us play only as Spyro, and don't put any skateboarding in it. Don't put vehicles in it. No vehicles. Vehicles make Spyro worse.
He doesn't need them. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Guys, and then obviously we have
Minecraft
coming out on Saturday.
Yes.
So that episode, me and Kris head back into the Nether, and things go bad.
Very bad.
Very
bad.
God. It's obviously a 2-parter. We filmed it all.
Yes.
We split into 2 parts, but yeah, that's a bad one for us, guys. Things go south very quickly. Well, probably not very quickly.
We get back on top of it,
But things go. I don't think we ever actually did get back on top of it. No, we did not.
I'm pretty sure we got the stuff back.
No, we did not.
Most of it.
No, we did not.
You lost some stuff.
We got some stuff back.
I got just about everything of mine back.
It's not saying much. You didn't have a whole lot going with you.
Yeah, but I picked up a lot of stuff while I was in there.
Anyway, yeah, so the Minecraft that will be coming out on Saturday is, kind of things going bad and us not being as prepared as we thought, firstly, and running into something that just wasn't expected.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a bit of a rough one. Just because of that.
Yeah. That was like flashbacks to the Vietnam War bad. And quite possibly could have ruined us.
Yes. It very easily could have ruined us. We could have lost everything. Practically.
I know.
Well, most
We wouldn't
things.
have lost everything, but it would have set us back a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Not like horribly set back, because it would be easy. It's a lot easier to come back now because we have so much stuff just already established.
True.
But yeah, It would have been. It was a costly expedition. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
Even though we
Okay.
did get a lot of our materials back, I shudder to think of how much experience was lost.
Oh yeah, no, there was heaps of that.
Mm,
Not a lot for me though.
yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, it was bad for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Minecraft, that'll be out on Saturday, and
Indeed.
yeah, check that one out if you want to see me and Kris get absolutely destroyed by monstrous monsters. Monsters.
Yes.
I was pretty sure you piss off an Enderman.
Oh yeah, I did too. That's right.
Um,
Yeah. Other than that, I did a bit of work after we finished recording. It was a lot of digging, so I didn't record it because it was.
digging is boring.
And it was a lot of digging.
Jeez. Sorry, I just remembered something from that video. This will hopefully be in that first part. I'm pretty sure it's going to be in the first part, but my mission to find cobblestone. Oh, that was brilliant. Guys, stay tuned for that. You get I do some messing with Kris, but it's brilliant.
God damn it. Yeah.
It's your own fault. Literally your own fault.
No, I wasn't expecting that to happen 3 times.
The first time I will give you the first time, but seriously, every time after that, like seriously.
Actually, yeah, no, I did keep putting that back there, didn't I?
Yeah.
I had dirt on me.
Yeah. I would have saved you all of your problems.
I'm aware.
But yeah, as for the shorts, guys, you might notice they're a little bit sporadic. That's mainly because I usually do them in the mornings, and if I am too busy or have just a bunch of stuff, and then I have to go to work, then I don't get them done, and they don't come out. So what I really should be doing is doing them each night before I go to bed, and that's a great, brilliant idea. I don't know why I haven't been doing that. I'm going to start doing that. That's something I should probably do. So
That would work.
that would solve all of my problems there, like instantly. Because
Well, a chunk of them.
no, all of my problems.
All of them? Okay, fair
All
enough.
of my problems are.
He doesn't have many problems.
All of my problems are directly related to that. Oh no, but I do have a headache. That's fun.
Oh, that is always fun.
I'm going to take off my hat.
Yeah, it's probably not going to help.
Being less pressure on my brain noggin.
Yeah.
But yeah. So hopefully with that revelation I just had, hopefully the shorts will be even more regular.
That would be helpful.
Shut up.
Only to you.
Shut up.
But I'm not here to shut up.
Why did it not take? Why did it take me so long to just come to that realization?
You didn't say it out loud.
Oh, possibly. It's
Oh.
like, oh god, it would save me so much. I wouldn't have to like get up in the morning and be like, oh, I don't know how to do this before I do anything. I'd just be like, oh, I can. Oh god. Anyway,
yes.
And guys, on the subscriber front, we are now at 226. Last time I checked, which was today.
It's also when I checked, it is still 226.
So
Yes.
powering along.
Yeah.
I think last week we were what 221.
Pretty sure that was last week. If
Okay.
not, that was the week before, and we were like 220. Yes, it was 221 because we talked about getting to 222, and it was what, the next day?
I think it was literally that night, that evening.
Yeah.
I think it was like at midnight that evening that we went to there.
Yeah.
So guys, yeah, we're still puttering along. We've made it past the 225, which is something. There's something about 225. I don't remember what it is, but 225, it's a number.
Oh yes, it is.
It's a number. And yeah. We're still we're powering along, guys. We'll keep doing it if you guys keep watching. We'll keep making stuff. We'll keep doing it. We'll be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that one is.
That's as simple as that is.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess that kind of wraps up channel news.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Kris, let me talk to you.
Did you forget words?
Yeah.
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 You're not good with them, are you?
Oh. I've been non-stop talking since like 3 o'clock. Give me a break.
It's about what I do every day.
Ah, please. You do every day is stand behind a counter and look dying.
No, not every day. Sometimes I'm dying beside a pallet. Yeah. See?
No. Oh, that's right. I was gonna talk about something that I kind of came up during channel news.
Yeah.
Shooters with health bars, man. I
Yeah.
hate it when you're playing a shooting game and the enemies have health bars.
Yeah.
Especially if it doesn't make sense for them to have health bars.
Yeah. That is
But
true.
the main reason I hate it is because it kind of just makes everything seem worse. You know, like...
Yeah. Yeah, because you pump so many bullets into them, you're like, oh my god, they're still standing.
Yeah, and
they have half health.
Well, it's not even that. It's more like you stand there and you got like just little Timmy the Grunt, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna shoot him in the back of the head, and you walk up with a pistol and shoot him in the back of the head, and he turns around and goes like, oh, and you're like, okay, well now, oh, cool.
Yeah.
This isn't gonna be one of, and that's like
Yeah.
that's absolutely ruined Far Cry 6 for me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's
But
fair.
all of the Far Cries have been relatively good because they don't have health bars.
True.
And it's like, so if you like are lying there and playing the way that I like to play games like that, sniper rifle with a silencer, long range, wipe out everyone, they never see it coming. But now the enemies have health bars, and it's like just stuff that you don't really want in a Far Cry game. Like,
No.
oh well, this guy wears armor, so you need to use armor piercing rounds, and this guy doesn't have armor, so you can use soft rounds, and this guy here, and I'm just like, I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, there are games where it makes sense.
Military sims. Only military sims.
I was going to say, it sort of makes sense in, like, Black Myth Wukong as well.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, to a degree.
No, it doesn't.
Slight degree.
Why would you have the sniper rifle in Black Myth Wukong?
I wasn't talking about the weapon itself. I was talking about the health bars.
Oh, health bars are fine in like games where you're boss battling, but
Yeah.
first-person shooters shouldn't have bosses. Just
No. Yeah.
period.
That's understandable.
Because I don't know. When I'm playing a first-person shooter, it's like I want a level of realism there.
True.
Like even if the setting itself is non-realistic, it's like guns be guns be guns.
Yeah.
And it's like, and weak spots be weak spots be weak spots.
That's one way of saying it.
So, if I take a gun and shoot you in known human weak spot, aka the brain box,
Yes.
I do not expect you to be like, whoa!
You don't expect the, hang on, what was that?
Someone calling the alarm. I'm looking at my brain. I don't want that.
I look, my brains are on the ground at the moment.
And again, like-
hit the alarm before I get shot a second time.
You know, games like even I'm trying to think of the game series. Resident Evil. Even Resident Evil is like you shoot the zombies in the head, the zombie dead.
True. Yes.
So it's like, why is it that a game like Far Cry, especially Far Cry 6, was like, we're gonna change up the formula. Ubisoft don't change up the formula.
That is true.
They have a formula and they stick to it, and they don't care how bad that formula is and how run down it is. They paint it up. They put the new paint straight over the cracks in the wall, and they
Obviously.
pump it out, and they say, "There's the new game. You'll love it."
But at least they're consistent.
Yeah, and then you go, okay, so this is the new Assassin's Creed game. How does it play? Exactly the same as the old Assassin's Creed game. Excellent. I know exactly what I'm doing. Did they fix this bug? No, they didn't.
Fantastic.
Although I will say this, about the Assassin's Creed games, because it would be incredibly easy for them to make this mistake and do,
Yes.
but also would be hilariously funny because of the whole way the game works.
Yeah.
And that is, you know how all of the open world ones are set relatively far apart,
Yes.
time-wise,
Oh,
not
yes.
not like distance-wise. Distance-wise, until recently, we didn't really leave Europe and the Mediterranean. But I would love to just see, like, assets from the last game just, like, pop up in the game.
Yeah.
Like, you're just walking around medieval, feudal Japan,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden there's just, like, a Viking running through the street, and then just flashes away, and it's just a little Japanese boy.
Oh, yeah, that'd be pretty good.
It'd be great,
Yeah, it
because it
would
would actually work with the system and be like, oh, yeah, your brain's glitching.
And it's like, wait, how many times have you jumped? How many different people have you been? Oh, see, that would make sense.
It'd be awesome, and it would give Ubisoft an easier job because they wouldn't have to paper over all of the assets.
That's true.
But yeah, like, I don't know, man. As far as I'm concerned, the Assassin's Creed story, after Desmond died, right?
Yeah.
Which was just, like, insanity.
Yes.
After all of that happened, I was like, cool, okay. And then we got Black Flag, and I was like, this is in the real world section, in the modern world section. I was like, oh, cool, we're still doing this?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I thought it was done after Desmond died as well.
And then the new ones came, and they're like, you got a new protagonist. I'm like, cool, we're still... Really? We haven't learned that people don't give a fuck about this part of the game? They just want to do the cool assassinating in the ancient world. And
I feel like Desmond had more story behind him as well.
Desmond. He also was called Desmond, which is just a pretty sick name.
Yeah, that's true.
Desmond.
But
I don't know, man. Ubisoft, man.
They make some decisions.
I don't think they do. I think
Occasionally they do. Someone's got to make a decision.
I think they just
kept the series going.
They just have a photocopier.
Yeah, it's not just a photocopier.
No, the photocopier at Ubisoft. It doesn't have color settings. It has region settings. Asia, Europe, Northern Europe, Egypt.
Yeah, fair enough.
You switch it to the one you want, and then you just put it in the last game.
Okay, fair enough.
Except for Far Cry 6, apparently they were like, hey guys, we have this brilliant idea. I know a lot of people like keep saying like, oh, I want to see Splinter Cell come back, and trust me, I love Splinter Cell. I would love a new Splinter Cell game, but I also don't want a new Splinter Cell game because I have a feeling that it would be terrible if current Ubisoft made it.
Okay, fair enough. That makes sense.
Because think about it, the last game that wasn't Assassin's Creed, Rainbow Six Siege, or Far Cry that came out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
From Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Was Outlaws. And what they've done with Siege is just really updating a game that's been out for like 10 years, over 10 years now.
Well, yeah, true.
Assault's Outlaws was bad.
I hear that. Never played it. Haven't seen anything on it.
I watched a bit of the gameplay. It was bad.
That sounds right.
And like from people who did play it, like apparently it was like they peeled back a lot of the mechanics of other games that they have. Or like, bare bones. And it's like, why would you do that?
Damn it.
So yeah, I don't know that, like, as much as I would love a new Splinter Cell game, I don't know if Ubisoft would actually make one that would be worth playing.
It's a fair point.
And, you know, that's kind of upsetting because it's such a good game. So fun.
You keep telling me it's a good game. I haven't played it yet.
Such a good game.
Yeah.
Spy, espionage, all that good stuff.
That's what you want.
A stealth game that's actually designed to be stealthy. Not like just a game where it's like, hey, be stealthy. And it's like, okay, what are my stealth mechanics?
Crouch.
You can bend your knees a bit.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, no, it's a fair point. It's not even a crouch.
Can I just like get down and crawl on ground? No. You will stay mostly upright. Okay, can I hide behind things? Yes, but there is no function to like peek out behind things. You just kind of have to stand there and swivel the camera. Awesome.
It's pretty much like me walking onto Dad's place. I become his height. Because it's the only safe height to walk under that goddamn house.
But yeah. Like, I think. There is something else. I believe Ubisoft did something else other than Outlaws recently.
What did they have? I don't know. Let's have a look.
Oh, I know what they did. They went back to original Assassin's Creed with Mirage.
Oh, yeah.
And I've heard very little about it.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't heard good things, I haven't heard bad things, I haven't heard things in general. Was it a good game? Was it a bad game? Did people just not care? Did
people just go towards it and just it disappeared?
did people go like, oh yeah, original Assassin's Creed gameplay, and then as I was playing it, be like, oh yeah, that's right, that's why the new ones are popular. That being said, like when the Ezio collection came out, I went back and played that, and I was like, yep, it is hard to go back and play this with, the 3-button control.
Yep.
It's fun. Buttons, man, 3 buttons. But
all
I don't know. Every now and then Mirage pops up and it's like on sale, and I'm like, do I tempt the fates?
I think I have it.
Do I tempt the fates?
I'm pretty sure I have it.
I just don't want to buy another game that I'm going to buy, install, play 5 minutes of, uninstall, and then forget I own. I've done that enough. I did that with Battlefield Hardline.
I'm pretty sure I have it and I just haven't installed it. I'm a step ahead.
In fact, I might own 2 copies of Battlefield Hardline now that I think about it.
You know what? I'm not surprised on that.
I think I have a physical copy. And then one day my friends were like, hey, do you want to play Battlefield Hardline? I was like, because that's the sound you make when someone asks if you want to play an objectively not great game.
Yeah.
It's not that it was a bad game, it was just that the whole Battlefield multiplayer gameplay loop doesn't really work with cops and robbers.
No.
It's like, hey, someone bring in the tank. We're the police. What have we got? We have a Mustang. Does it have a high caliber weapon? No. But we also have pistols. Oh, great. Okay, we're gonna be good.
Yeah.
I was like, the bad guys, like, quickly bring in. What have we got? We have a Toyota pickup. Nice.
Just what we want.
What are we doing, by the way? We're fighting the police. Why? We're gonna steal some stuff from the bank. They know we're doing it? Absolutely. Oh, we're in trouble.
Also, they're bad at what they're doing. If the police already know.
Yeah, man. As I said, military shooters don't translate well into the civilian world. But no, so yeah, I believe I had the physical copy.
Yeah.
Played it, then was like, ha ha ha, because the story wasn't too bad. There was a lot of stuff that did not make sense in the story, but it wasn't too bad.
Okay, fair enough.
And you got to use handcuffs, which was fun. It was novel.
Okay, yeah.
Instead of killing people, you could handcuff them. It's like, ha ha ha, I'm a good guy. Now that you're handcuffed into the alligator pool. Because I also think it was set in Florida.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I remember playing the campaign and being like, this isn't this isn't half bad. Because, this is also the era of... This was kind of like the start of the era of, like, video games being like, do we really need to make single-player campaigns for these big multiplayer games? And people being like, yes. And then being like, fine, but we're going to phone it in. And being like, please don't.
Please don't phone it in. There are people that play first-person shooters literally just for the story.
Yeah.
There are people that do it. Don't phone it in, please.
Don't add zombies to a fucking shooter set in, like, the 90s. We didn't have zombies in the 90s.
Fair point.
God. Okay. Anyway, back to my story about Hardline. So yeah, I played it, left the disc here because I was like, not gonna need that anymore. Went back to uni and they were like, Darcy, Battlefield Hardline. I actually might own 3 copies of it now. They're like, Darcy, let's play Battlefield Hardline. I was like, I don't have my disc. And they're like, but Darcy, we've got like 6 people who are going to install it, and that's the minimum people you need to play around. And we were like, okay. So I went onto the store and it was like, Battlefield Hardline, and like it was hard to find, and it was only like,
I wonder why.
It had only been out for like 6 months, and it was like okay, hang on, how about Battlefield Hardline? Okay, what if I now okay, there it is, and it was like, buy the whole game for $5, please. And I was like, I will buy it, thank you. And then so I bought it, and then I think I might also own it on the PC because I bought Battlefield 1. And play with my friends on the PC, and I think it might have been in a bundle. And they're like, "Hey, do you want Hardline? Have Hardline,
please play the game."
Hey, we did this thing. You want it? You want it? And it's like, oh, not really. I just want this better version. No, you can have this one as well.
You can have it for free. I don't want it.
Can I pay you more to not have it? No.
No. Please? No. No.
So yeah, that could be my story. But it wasn't a bad game. It was just not very well thought out.
Again, doesn't surprise me.
Like, it had a lot of fun. It did have some fun elements, like rolling around on a couch.
What?
In one of the maps, there was a couch vehicle.
Okay, fair enough.
It'd be like,
okay.
With your shotgun, and you're like, yeah, and then you realize you have a shotgun, so...
You said it was set in Florida, right? Makes sense. Makes sense.
But, like, because Battlefield's always done the, like, destructible, since Battlefield 4, like, destructible, since Battlefield 3, like, destructible environments.
Yes.
So it's, like, really fun, because you could, like, get C4 and stick it to the side of this house, and then just blow out the side of this house, which is hilarious. But also it's a house, and you're cops and robbers, and I don't think the cops are allowed to just be like, don't worry, we've got this. And then the other thing was, like, the classes weren't as good. Like, everyone just kind of played the main class, and the unlocks weren't as good because it was like, well, yeah, so they're not military, so they can't have, like, military hardware. So it's like, the bad guys can get an AK, and the good guys can get an M16. Are there any other unlocks? Oh, yeah, we'll make a few more unlocks. As I said, like, one of the classes, like, one of their main weapons was a shotgun. You're like, awesome. Until you realize that there's a lot of long distance shooting, and you're like, cool, I have a shotgun and a pistol. I'm fucked. And there's like 6 cops who are like, yeah, no worry, we're all snipers. And you're like, oh, god damn it.
Shit.
Hey, where's that Toyota pickup? Don't worry, I'm on my way. Did you bring a couch? Yeah, bang! Oh, the 6 snipers got you because you didn't have a roof.
It's the only reason they got it.
Well, they weren't even... Kris, if you rock up at a bank heist driving a couch, you have the element of surprise.
Only because they're surprised about the couch.
Yes, but you have the element of surprise.
I'm aware.
Everyone, you could do it in the middle of the day, and everyone looking at you. You could have a big pink neon sign saying, everyone look at me, and you rock up on a couch, you still have the element of surprise.
Yeah.
The element of surprise goes fast, but
got it. It's just that moment of it. Couch?
How did I get talking about Battlefield Hardline? I'm just trying to remember how I got talking about Battlefield Hardline. Anyway, so I installed it, we played it, we played one match, I uninstalled it.
You were talking about what Ubisoft has put out.
Oh, I was talking about buying games to install them, play them once, and then uninstall them, forget
Yeah, that's it.
And then apparently buy multiple copies of it, because I forget I own it. But I also did that with Battlefield 2024, I can't remember the name, but it was 2480. Whatever the recent one that came out was, it wasn't good. You know what else I did it with? I also did it with Battlefield 5. I'm starting to pick up a trend here.
Jesus Christ.
But I also did it with
42.
There's another game I've done it with recently. No, I can't think of it. But let's just say, those 3 Battlefield games, disappointments. I bought them at high price because I bought them the day they came out. I played them once, I uninstalled them, I walked away, and I forgot I owned them. And I have not gone back to Battlefield 2044, 2048, 2248, 82. I haven't gone back there because it was just such a bad experience to play.
42.
Wait, what?
2042.
Ah, yeah. I think that has to do with the fact that, like, one of the first ones was like Battlefield 42, and it was set in World War II.
Or it's the answer to everything.
No.
You sure?
And Battlefield 5 was just a disappointment. Like, it probably wasn't as bad as I remember, but God, was it just not... It wasn't Battlefield 1, and Battlefield 1 was a hell of a game.
Yes, I did hear that. I didn't really play much of it.
No, yeah, I played a lot of it.
I'm aware.
I still play a lot of it. God, I bought it on the PC. I got Battlefield Hardline.
Wait, you think you've got Battlefield Hardline?
I'm fairly sure I have. I can check in like once we're done here, but I'm fairly. The only way I have Battlefield Hardline on this PC is if it came with Battlefield 1, and I'm fairly sure it's there.
I want you to, once you check, edit in just the words. I did have it.
Chris,
Oh, no,
rap
it's gotta
for
be
30 seconds.
Wait, what?
I said rap for 30 seconds.
I don't rap and you know it.
Rap for 30 seconds just means...
Yeah, I know what you meant. I'm being smart.
Just means, fill the blank space.
Well, yeah, it's a fair point.
Fill the blank space. Don't let there be dead air.
Yeah, I know. What's happening now?
God
All
damn.
because I fucking annoyed you. It wasn't difficult.
I'm just trying to think of the game that I was thinking of that I bought and then didn't play. Because obviously there's the Battlefield games, right?
Hold on. Let me get out the list. There's a lot of games.
Okay.
There's a lot of games.
I remember the game I bought and didn't play because I didn't like it.
But you didn't play it. How do you not know? How do you know that you didn't like it if you didn't play it?
Because it was bad.
How bad could it have been?
I can't remember because I can't remember the game right now. But if I can remember the game...
Was it Anthem?
No, I played like 5 minutes of that.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Would you consider that playing it?
And I enjoyed those 5 minutes.
The tutorial?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And then you gave it up?
Yes, but for a very good reason.
Why is that?
I went out into the world.
Yeah.
And then they went, hey, look, there's another player. And I went, I don't want to be around him. He's a loser. He's playing Anthem.
That's right. We have discussed this. He's a loser. He's playing Anthem. So are you.
Yeah,
you
but I was playing it ironically. It was well and truly dead by the time I was playing it.
Actually, fair point. It
No,
stayed up.
I only have Battlefield 4. Or I have to check Origin now.
You have to check Origin. God damn it.
Shut up!
It's a fair point, though.
God, I have too many games. If I don't own it on this, I'm going to be happy. Like, that's the happiest I'm going to be.
Because
I
you've
didn't buy
only
a
got two.
third time.
You've only got two.
I mean, I didn't buy a game that I'm literally... Like, now, if I did have a third version...
technically...
If I did have a third version... And actually, I've got to say something about Battlefield Online. I played the beta, and the beta was fun.
Okay.
That's why I bought the game.
Oh, well, fair point.
But then it just kind of let us all down. Came out, and it did one of those...
That's been happening a lot recently.
And then just died. So yeah, no, I played Anthem. Anthem was dead by the time I was playing it. Like, I think I paid $2.50 for Anthem.
Oh, so it was that dead.
And they were like, hey, why are you doing this? And I was like, I hear this game's terrible.
I need to play it.
But they're like, you hear correctly, boy.
You hear correctly, but stop saying it, please. Please. Don't tell us again.
Mass Effect Andromeda. I did actually play quite a bit of that. I never finished it though, which is for a Mass Effect game.
So it's not the game you were trying to think of, though.
No, because it's also a space game. I'm thinking of like a game where you have a sword or something. For Honor.
Oh, space game?
Is that Ubisoft? No, it's not. It's not a space game.
You said you just talked about space games. For Honor.
I said. What did I say? I said.
Okay, yeah.
It's not Andromeda. Even though Andromeda is a game, I did play a lot of Andromeda.
Yes.
But I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
Which means that it might as well have been one of these games I spent money on and then just.
Oh, okay, played. Yeah, fair enough.
And then I went, what is the game? It's not Andromeda because Andromeda is a space game.
Yeah.
It's not a space game. It's I don't own it 3 times. That's nice.
It's what you want.
I love that. That's
fantastic.
That means I haven't bought the game more than I've installed it, which is a wonderful feeling.
It's wonderful. God damn it.
Anyway, I always say, oh yeah, there's games like Forza 4, right?
Yeah.
Now I haven't played Forza 4 yet because I haven't finished Forza 3.
I know that.
Okay. I will play it eventually.
I know, eventually.
I just gotta buy Forza 5 and Forza 6 first.
Obviously.
Okay, then there's all the Resident Evil games. Okay, I just don't know where to start.
Just start at 0 and get going.
No, that's not right.
For fuck's sake.
And then honestly, if I had the
Or play 0 last. How many games are there in Resident Evil again?
currently
Yeah.
7 mainline, 2, 3, 3 remakes,
My theory
4
doesn't work.
remakes.
Okay, mate.
No, sorry, the remakes with the new. Okay, I'm gonna count the remakes as their own games, not the remasters. Though the remasters are gonna say this.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I'm not gonna play 1 because I'm gonna play the remake of 1 because
yeah.
I'm not pulling out a PlayStation to play 1 on. I'm not gonna play 2 because I'm gonna play the remake of 2.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play 3 for exactly the same reason.
Yeah.
Then there's Resident Evil 4, which I have played, Resident Evil 5, which I have played, Resident Evil 6, which I have played, Resident Evil 7, which I own but I haven't played, Resident Evil 8, which I don't played but I have owned. Then there's Resident Evil remakes 1 through 4, which I haven't played but I do own. Then there's Resident Evil Raccoon City, which I have played and owned twice. And then 3 times. And it's, remarkably not a great game.
You have a habit of that. Not a great game. I'll buy it 3 times.
Hey, I bought it once, it wasn't great, so I bought it again. It still wasn't great, so I bought it a 3rd time. Still not great.
Look, you had 3 chances. You didn't succeed.
Didn't make it any better.
But now I have the question. If you've played 4 but haven't played the earlier ones, why does playing in an order matter now? You were going through your list and you didn't say whether you had played them or not initially. You got to 4.
Because I never played any of the ones that came out on the original PlayStation because I was a child.
Well, yes, but why does the playing in an order matter now if you've already played it out of order?
Because when I played them, I was a angsty teenager and I didn't care about the story. Now I care about the story.
You're fine.
Now, where was I? Oh, yes, Operation Raccoon City, which isn't a great game, but I owned 3 times.
Yeah. He's thinking.
I own all of them.
Yeah, no, I'm aware.
Except the first 3, which again, I think... Oh, I also own Code Veronica.
Okay, fair enough. Look, my suggestion was going...
And Revelations.
If there was only 10, 0 being one of them, I was just going to say, play 1 through 9, then play 0.
9 hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, I know, but I was saying if that was the case. Because then it would still work numerically. Jesus Christ!
No, that's not gonna happen.
No,
What
what?
other games?
He's never gonna get through them because
Dude.
he's never gonna decide.
If I had my Xbox list up, this is why you have to help us get to 1,000 subscribers so that I can turn playing video games into a job, so that I can finally play the video games that I haven't had time to.
Yes.
Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't played that yet, but I intend to.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna finish the first game. I can't finish the first game until I finish the Master Sword quest.
What?
I can't finish the Master Sword quest because I'm not very good at it.
I'm aware. I'm well aware. God.
I've played Luigi's Mansion.
So
I bought it.
yeah.
I played it once.
Uh-huh.
Technically, I didn't uninstall it. I just removed the memory card that it's on from my Switch. So yeah, suck on that. Yeah. Even Nintendo's not safe from my habits.
No one is.
Although I'm thinking I might buy another Luigi's Mansion again just to see if it's better.
Played 2?
No! I've only played 3. I played the newest one.
God damn it. There's an order to games.
I don't think Luigi's Mansion has.
No, I don't know.
Because seriously,
I haven't played any of the earlier ones either.
like seriously, you can only win a haunted mansion so many times before it's your fault that you're in this situation.
No, that is a fair point. That is a fair point. Also, in the third game, it seems more like a hotel, not a mansion.
Possibly, but again,
Which then it makes the
verse
name incorrect.
second verse same as the first.
Well, yes.
Put me on a plane, I'll put him in a hearse.
Yes.
Jesus, Xbox list. Give me The Last of Us Part 2. Haven't played that yet.
You haven't finished Round 1?
No, I have finished part 1. I've also finished that other part that explains part 1. No, it doesn't really explain part 1. It's an addition to part 1.
Well,
It's
yeah,
like, hey, this is how she got bit, yo.
Yeah. I haven't finished 1 yet. I'm not starting 2 till I finished 1. I have both of them.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
I also own both of
I
those.
haven't finished that yet.
I've never played them.
It's just, that was one that I was just like, yep, this game is great. And then it was like, okay, now explore the world. And I was like, this game is asking too much of me.
Yet you play games specifically for the open world.
Yeah, I do.
Just not that one.
It was intimidating, okay? Oh, jeez, what a...
God damn it.
Like, seriously, if we... Oh, man. The Valkyria Chronicles? Oh, that's a game that I really want to play. Own. Just haven't played.
Yeah.
I haven't done it. I haven't done it. I haven't done it. I don't have the time.
Final Fantasy 15? Played that one?
Yes.
Oh.
I played it all the way up to the last chapter.
Yeah.
And then I was like, where's my cool car? This last chapter sucks.
Is that when...
You're an adult.
That's the adult part? Yeah. Fair enough.
And you've got the best weapon in the game. The ring that's just like, hey, demons, be gone.
Pretty much.
And they're like, cool. I'm like, why did you wait for so long to give me this? I could have been blasting demons all days.
Yeah. I tried to go through that level of like, I'm gonna fight everything on the way there. No, that's never ending. This is bad. Run. At which point, I found the wall demon and I was like, hey, I want to fight that.
Do you know
but
my
not at the
issue with
moment.
Final
There's a
Fantasy?
shit ton of stuff
I
behind
think my
me.
issue with Final Fantasy is that it has a lot to do,
Yes, it does.
but not. But unlike a lot of the other games of the Final Fantasy type genre where you can like really pick your party, you're kind of stuck with only 4 characters, and I want other characters.
Yeah, fair enough.
What good is a blind chef in a fight?
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was having a really good time with Final Fantasy 15, and then like all the stuff happens that kind of forces you into the next part of the game. Like after the water level. And it's like once that happens, it's like it kind of goes from like a really cool game where you can take your time and explore the world to being like, go railroad.
Oh yeah, it speeds right
Get
up
on that track and stay there, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then you just go like, okay. Then like some stuff started happening, and I was like, either I've missed a large chunk of the story, possibly, or nothing in this place makes any fucking sense.
Fair.
And so yeah, but I did enjoy the game. I probably would go back and play again. I kind of want to play Final Fantasy 16, but I lie. I kind of want to buy Final Fantasy 16
And then not play it.
and then not play it, just like I've done with Final Fantasy 7
Yeah.
remake.
Oh, are you waiting for the second part?
Yes, I am actually.
There you go.
I'm not going to start playing a 40-hour game when the next part of that game is more than 40 hours away.
Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough.
I know that technically speaking, it's like a couple 100-hour game, but I'm not going to start playing a couple 100 games until the next part of that game is only a couple 100 hours away.
Fair enough. Hey, it comes out tomorrow. I will start. Shit, I started too late.
Well, now I just might as well never do it.
Exactly.
And
And then he'll buy that part and never play it.
but if it's really good, I'll only buy it once.
Yep.
If it's absolute trash, I'll buy it 3 times.
See, if you're hearing this, game companies, make a shit game and buy it multiple times.
Or I won't buy it at all. It is really a risk for you guys.
True.
And you will make no money on it because I'll buy it like 3 times. I'll buy it once at full price and then twice at super cheap prices.
Super cheap prices where no one's making money. It's gotta suck.
You know what I want? I want another Bully game. I want Bully 2.
I don't think I've played them.
I don't. It's Rockstar. They made a game where you play as an angsty teen who steals people's bikes because, cars, it's illegal for like a 14-year-old to drive a car. And he doesn't shoot people with guns.
Oh, that game.
Yeah, man, Bully. It's cool. It's like
Yeah.
GTA, but if it wasn't crazy violent and you were a child instead of an adult.
Yeah, that
And-
seems right.
Oh man, it was so much better than GTA. Because GTA, the cops get mad at you, they just kill you.
Yeah.
In this one, they make you do detention.
Ugh.
And it's like, you actually have a mini game that's stupid and boring to have to do detention.
That's actually pretty cool. I like that.
I loved it. It's a great game.
You should get the game.
I played about 20 minutes of it.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not surprised. Wait, no, you lied. You played 3.4 hours.
Of a Rockstar game, that's like 20 minutes.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Call of Duty, that's another one that I've done it with.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, man.
Look, I want another Infamous games.
I want to play...
Like a good Infamous game, though. Because I want to play the original ones again, but I don't want to go back to the PS3.
Like Second Son. Is that Infamous?
It is.
Is that the second game? Or was it
That's the third game.
Wow.
So Infamous...
Why would they name the third game Second Son?
No, I can't remember.
You can't be doing that, Jimmy.
There was a reason behind it.
But
then the fourth game was called First Light.
I think I own that one.
Fair enough. That's the shortest of all.
No.
Yeah.
I think that's the one where you play Go, right?
That is the one we play Go.
Yeah, I haven't played it. I just haven't.
Does she show up in the... I think she shows up in Second Son. But you don't play as her in Second Son. She just shows up.
I think I might own Second Son as well.
You might do.
I just haven't played it.
Again, I want to play the original ones again, but I don't want to go back to the PS3 because those controls horrible.
Kind of.
And it also came out in the grey texture.
I think, and this is something that I've like, for me personally, like it's something that I do like almost constantly.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I will get a game,
Yeah.
and I will sink hundreds of hours into it.
Oh, 100%.
Or I will get a game and I'll sink 1 hour in it and never come back. It doesn't. It's not necessarily that the game is bad. It's just that it's like the game's either a 100-hour game for me, or no.
Yeah. And it could be good. It could be.
It'll be great.
It could be a
like,
fantastic game.
I'm going back to play that game, and then I just forget. I know, I just forget. And someone's like, "Hey, have you heard about this game?" And I'm like, "No." And then Kris is like, "Oh, you should have a look at it." And I'm like, "Okay, sounds good." No, I already own it.
Shit.
God, that's happened a lot. That happened with like 2 One Piece games. One which I have played and enjoyed.
Was it Odyssey?
Can't remember. It's not the one where it's turn-based. That's the one.
I think Odyssey's the one where it's a little more open world.
Probably.
Kind of similar to the...
And I've played
Tales games.
I've played quite a bit of that game, and let me tell you about it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I stopped playing.
I'm aware.
And that's about all I remember.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man, I was so many games.
I was actually looking at One Piece Odyssey today, and I thought, you know what, that was a game that when I saw it originally, I thought I was going to buy that and play it. I've done neither.
And that was a game when I saw originally, I thought, I might buy that game. I already have.
Shit. Which means I've already seen this. When did I see it? When did I buy it? Shit.
You know, could be my issue.
Yeah, I think that is.
It's like, hey, do you remember the early 2019, like, well, it would have been before 2020.
Yeah.
When, like, you were just like, hey, Darcy, have you heard about this game? I'm like, absolutely not. You're like, well, then why do you own it already? I'm like, wow.
Shit.
Kris, I think I buy too many video games. Back when I was excited about video games, back when video games held a spark for me.
Back when I used to show up here and be like, hey, I bought another 5.
Nah, I've done it again.
Oh, no. Which ones did you buy this time? Do you remember what you bought last week? Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's about how it went.
Yeah. But, you know, like, that was like, back when I was actually, like, super excited about video games.
Oh, yeah. Well, they were still releasing good stuff then.
Well, you know what? It was less of a gamble that I was going to pay through the roof to get something that was bad.
That is true.
And let me tell you, after buying Grand Theft Auto the Complete Edition, oh the Definitive Edition.
Yeah.
I think that's the day that my trust in the video games died. And let me tell you,
fair.
like, I think if you were to take just my Xbox, PlayStation 4, and PC,
Yeah.
not even my Switch, just the 4 main consoles I have going at the moment. Sorry, the 3 main consoles I have going at the moment. There's probably about, 1,000 games there?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems about right.
When am I going to have the time to play any?
Wait, no. But then you got the double ups or the triple ups you've got on all three of them.
Yeah, but they don't count in the numbers.
Okay,
That's just multiple. That's like where I'm like, hey, Chris, I've got Skyrim on disc and Skyrim not on disc, and also Skyrim on the Xbox on disc, and also not on disc, and also.
I'm gonna stop buying
other
Skyrim.
disc. I do have to stop buying Skyrim. Look at it, it's there twice.
Oh shit, it is too. Oh man.
And this isn't even gone to my Epic store
Yeah, I know.
or my Origin store.
Well, you've got that open.
I do have that. I actually don't buy stuff on EA Origin because it sucks.
Yeah.
I only buy them on Steam, and then Steam's like, you need Origin. Except the Sims. I always buy the Sims on Origin.
Oh, fair enough.
Because I don't have to give my Steam account to anyone for them to play the Sims. It's just like, yeah, use this thing.
Yeah, true.
And there's a man with two sisters. They like to play the Sims. And I like to spend money on the Sims. But like when they put out a new expansion, I'm like, yeah, take my money. And they're like, are you going to play this? I'm like, probably not, no.
Probably not. But my
Hi, I'm Darcy. Have you met me? And they're like, oh, you're that. And yeah.
Oh, you're that guy. Yeah. I'll take your money.
And this game's really bad. I'll buy it.
Oh, wait. Is your name
But
Darcy?
only at full price.
Yes, his name is Darcy.
God.
He didn't answer that question. Didn't need to. Didn't need to.
I'll buy that game, but only at full price. And then I won't play it. And then I'll come back and I'll buy it off you again, but only at a massively discounted price. I have no
Is
idea.
this guy stupid?
Yes.
Don't tell him that.
You know what? That's another game I own 2 copies of.
Metro.
No, Left 4 Dead. Well, yeah, yes. Actually, yes. Okay? All of them I own 2 copies of.
I literally just saw. I looked where you've got the cursor and it's Metro 2023. Metro 2023.
Oh no, I was talking about Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2, and then also Lego Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Also, Marvel's Midnight Suns.
You own that on PS4 as well?
No, I own it on the Xbox, actually.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Dummy.
It was my bad. I took a stab in the dark. My bad for being incorrect.
Stupid bitch.
Ugh.
And then, yes, all of the Metros.
Yes.
But that's it. No other games on this. Do I? Okay, except
Not
Payday
even
3
Paladins.
and Payday 2 and Persona.
Yeah, there's a few.
But you know, that's the end of it.
Are you gonna do Phasma?
Except Operation Raccoon City. I only own 1 copy of Phasma, and I refuse to get another one unless they discount it massively.
I reckon at some point you're gonna get it on one of the consoles.
And Rocksmith. I own multiple copies of that. And
But there's no other ones, guys.
and Saint Race 4.
Oh yeah, okay, that's the end of that list.
Yeah, there's not a single way. Well, technically, Smite's free.
Yes, technically it's free.
Okay.
But that's the end of it. Then you've got
Well, Star Wars
Battlefronts.
Okay, you know.
Fucking hell. There's a lot. There's a lot in this list.
And yeah, Star Wars. Okay, but after all the Star Wars games,
Surely there's nothing else.
except
Surely.
Stardew Valley
Oh yeah, that's right.
and Stellaris and Stranded Deep, which I own 3 copies.
We're still in the S's.
Wait, hold on.
What about Super Buddy Man?
No,
You don't have it on anything else?
no,
Okay.
absolutely not.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Don't have it on the Xbox?
Well, technically, I own the actual. Well, hang on. No. I also own the digital version on PlayStation, but I also own the real copy of this game.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
In my board game cupboard.
I have seen that.
Timefall 2, I only own 2 copies of that, so suck on that.
That's still doing the same thing.
Rainbow Six Siege, I only own like 3 copies of that.
Yeah.
But that's a good game, and I paid full price. No, I didn't. I paid.
No, stop. It's a good game. I don't pay full price.
Alright, well, I do own 2 copies of Medieval Total War 2. That's because one of them I bought when I was a small child, and it is on a disc, and I can't play it anymore
Because
because...
it scratched the shit house.
No, because I don't have any disc drives.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay?
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I forgot about this.
6.
Yeah.
I think the joke's on you. I only own 1 copy of Tropico 6.
Ultimate Chick North.
I own 3 copies of Arithmetic.
Yeah, there you go.
But wait,
There's more.
I might own 2 copies of Tropico 6.
Yeah,
I definitely
I'm
own.
pretty sure you do. I'm pretty sure you got it on Xbox as well.
Yeah, but
We might be at the end of the list.
absolutely not.
With
It's Vermintide. Vermintide, I own multiple copies of Vermintide.
yeah.
But
don't see anything
now
else.
we're at the end of the list.
What about XCOM?
No, I only own 1 copy of XCOM.
XCOM 2?
Only 1 copy.
You don't have a copy on the Xbox.
Nope. I would never do that because it's a travesty to that game.
Are you sure?
Yes,
100%.
100%.
Okay.
Of course, the only reason that we're at the end of the list or games I've bought twice is because we're literally at the end of the list of games I own.
Yes.
On Steam. Just on Steam.
Yeah, there's multiple on the PlayStation and the Xbox.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Because I buy a game on PlayStation, I'm like, I actually hate PlayStation. I'm going to buy it
Jackbox.
on Xbox. Don't.
Jackbox. We gotta
Why are you doing like that?
look. It came to mind, and I realized you probably own more copies of that.
The game I have probably bought the most.
GTA.
5.
Yeah.
I buy it a lot.
Yeah, he does.
I buy it every time it's on sale.
It's on sale again.
It's like, sweet. And they're like, why do you own like 50 licenses for this? Well, you see, you buy it on sale and you get a free shark card.
The shotgun. Because it's possible. Is it cheaper to get that?
Yes. Oh, it's a lot cheaper.
God damn.
But I own... No, but seriously, I own like 2 disc copies, 1 non-disc copy, and then I bought another copy because it came with a bunch of free stuff for online.
I have 3 disc copies. Wow. I think it's the only game I own multiple of, though.
I own 3 disc copies.
See, I've got one for the PS4, one for the PS5. No, sorry. PS3, PS4, and Xbox.
Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Xbox One.
Yeah.
PlayStation 4. Then my discs.
Yeah.
Then Xbox One.
Uh-huh.
Digital copy.
Obviously.
And then Xbox One Digital Deluxe Edition.
Obviously.
I can't help it, man. It was such a good deal.
It was a good deal.
It was a good deal.
Plus, I got a shot card.
Yeah. I know how to make things work for me.
Apparently.
Hey, man. I spent like $28 to get like a $100 shot card. I think that works out in my favor.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Now who's dumb?
Still you.
I own like I just looked at all the Assassin's Creeds I own, which are all multiples,
Yes. Yes, every last one of them.
and then also is the Battlefields.
Yeah, I'm aware.
We need to stop this.
I need you to understand. I need you guys to understand. We didn't start at the top of the list when we started this bit.
It started at P.
We did.
Man, I gotta stop looking at that. That's making me sad.
How much money you've spent on multiples.
I could have a Ferrari if I stopped buying multiple video games.
That is a lie, you know it.
Yeah.
They would
Although-
never sell it to you. No.
So I could buy one Ferrari and never drive it, and then buy a second Ferrari at an incredibly cheap price.
You would too.
Anyway,
You fucking would.
that's enough of that. I need to stop. We need to stop this. We've gone too deep.
We've gone deep.
I own 3 copies of Operation Raccoon City. That's a bad game.
So I've been told. And so I can tell you got 3 copies.
Yeah. Look, it's not the rule, but it is definitely something that happens a lot.
I'm aware.
Anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed your time with us. I got a little bit off the rails at the end there, but guys, until next time, I've been Darcy. He's Kris. If you like the video, consider liking, sharing, commenting, or subscribing. It really does mean a lot to us here. If you want to see more from us, check out the rest of the channel. We normally play video games, or we have the podcast where we chat like this.
Yeah.
If you do watch us play video games, you will not see any of the games I've bought multiple times.
No.
I don't play them.
No, you will see one that you've played multiple. You've got multiple.
Halo.
Two. We have put GTA 5 up here, or GTA
You
Online.
could put GTA up once.
We did, but it's there, and you have multiple copies.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, once again, thank you for joining us, and we will catch you next time right here on the channel. See you later, guys.
See ya.